in this tutorial, we're gonna look what happens when we scale something up nice and big, okay, and it rushes towards the screen and it gets all pixelated, okay? And we're gonna show you how to make it like this, all vector and clean. And basically we just turn that button on. But let's do it into a little tutorial. But seriously, it's just turning that button on. Okay, so we're gonna do this with a little example file. So we're gonna go to a new composition. Okay, we're gonna call this one Vector Redraw. Okay, and we're gonna leave it all like this, 5 seconds. We're gonna change the background color to, we're gonna click on it, change it to white. Okay, just to save time, we should put a solid in because what's gonna happen if we change the background color to white, when it exports, it's gonna go black. Okay, so we're just cheating now. Okay, so Vector Redraw, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double click. Remember that's the shortcut to import. We're gonna bring in the Bring Your Own Laptop logo. Okay, there it is there. I'll put it in my files folder. Same with these offset guys, get in there. Okay, and in here, bring your own laptop, bring it in. Okay, so that's cool, and I want to scale it up. Okay, so what I'll do is up here, I'm going to hit S for scale, set the timer going. Okay, and when it gets bigger, maybe about half a second, okay, I'd like to scale it right up. So it's going to go kind of like it's flying towards the camera. I don't know why I do the sound effects. It doesn't help really. But the problem is, can you see? A, it's ugly because we haven't had easing yet, but you see when it gets really close to the screen, okay, it has pixelated, it looks really crappy. It's vector, so it should be fine. All you need to do when this happens is this little checkbox here, okay, see this little sparkle? You can see there it says continuously rasterize, so it's gonna redraw it every time on every frame. Okay, why wouldn't that be on by default? It's quite system demanding. Okay, so if you've got lots of vector shapes all flying around and there's no need to redraw them every single time, it doesn't, unless you force it to by clicking this little gap in here, and it goes nicely. Okay, a couple of things we're gonna do to finish this off. You can skip now, we're just gonna sex it up a little bit, I guess, and practice our use of the graph editor. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is maybe just apply easing to both sides of this. I like to apply ease even if I'm gonna use the graph editor, because what happens is once you jump into the graph editor now, got them both selected, it kind of gives you some handles to work with. If you don't, and I undo, it's just a flat line, and you've got to click on these points and then go in here and say, I'd like to create an easy ease on this one, create an easy ease in this, and that's fine. Okay, do it either side, I don't mind. Now, the cool thing about this is that because we're only doing one thing, okay, these guys are tied together, we don't have to split them. Remember in an earlier tutorial, we had to split the X and Y, which is down there, okay, but it's grayed out at the moment because these guys don't need splitting. And all we want to do is play around with these handles, and when it becomes to like, so what we've done up until now, we've kind of made it slow at the start and the beginning and fast in the middle. What I'd like to do is this case is I want it to be slow at the beginning, okay, and go slow, go slow, go slow. And as it goes along, it's going to get faster and faster, okay? So let's have a look at this now. I'm going to bring my playhead here. So it just kind of starts and then gets faster as it comes towards you. Is it brilliant? I'm not liking it at the moment. Play around with it. That's getting better. Okay, go back to the graph editor. It's kind of doing what I want. Yeah, let's try that. Now I'm just messing about. Yeah, it's cool. Turn the motion blur on, okay, for up there, turn it down here. So when it starts really moving, okay, it starts doing the whole blurring motion, but it's actually nice blur rather than just pixelating. Okay, and there's a lot of time where it's down here where it's actually redrawn nicely as well. All right, so that is vector redrawing, making sure that your graphics, any graphics from Illustrator, don't become blurry when they get scaled.